The PS5 lineup continues to draw attention with several major titles that players have been waiting on for a long time. These upcoming releases are expected to deliver large-scale experiences, polished gameplay, and strong community interest as they move closer to launch. Let's get into it! Saros is a third-person action game that combines bullet hell, shooter, and roguelite systems where the player controls Arjun Devraj on the planet Carcosa under a constant solar eclipse that changes the environment. Combat uses the Soltari shield to block and absorb projectiles, turning them into powerful counterattacks. Progression allows permanent upgrades to weapons and suit after each death, while collectible holograms reveal details about the colony and its past.
Ruled by the eclipse. I search for you and find only death. But I always come back stronger. Every time, one step closer to answers. To more power.
This is a newly established colony.
All that matters is finding you.
There's no way to get home, and
Hela,
you can just...
he's returned to us.
Stars. Humanity can seem insignificant.
Starfield is a space RPG that adds new systems and content, including free flight travel between planets and a cruise mode that lets players move through space while managing ship tasks. The Terran Armada expansion introduces new missions, robotic enemies, and gear, while exploration gains a Moonjumper vehicle and new locations. Progression includes X-Tech upgrades for gear, updated New Game Plus systems, and new enemy types that change combat behavior.
Do not attempt combat with us. You will not survive.
Shields up! Take him down!
Ha-ha! This is gonna be fun!
A pilot is only as capable as their starship. A ship only as useful as its crew. Together, you will find your place in the galaxy. But beware, others are claiming theirs.
Humans of the settled systems. You have forgotten who you are. We shall remind you.
There is no use resisting. Destroy hostile.
They got the crash drive!
Annihilating.
We are the Terran Armada, and none shall stand in our way.
Even the crows refuse to feast on these bodies.
Valor Mortis is a first-person action Souls-like where the player controls William, a revived soldier of Napoleon's army in an alternate 19th century setting affected by a spreading plague. Combat uses parries, dashes, and finishers across multiple weapons, with each death allowing stronger abilities and upgrades. Players use supernatural powers to enhance attacks and fight infected enemies, while movement skills help avoid threats and uncover hidden areas tied to the story and survival.
Horror has been unleashed on these lands. Some escape in daydreaming. Some in madness. What madness has taken hold here? Am I dreaming this hellish nightmare?
Cyberpunk 2077 receives a PlayStation 5 Pro update that improves visuals and performance using PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution for sharper 4K output and better image clarity. The update adds enhanced ray tracing with BVH8 for improved lighting, shadows, and reflections, along with reduced shadow pop-in. Players can choose between Ray Tracing Pro at 30 or 40 frames per second, Ray Tracing Mode at 60 frames per second, and Performance Mode reaching up to 90 frames per second on supported displays. Hunt Showdown 1896. The Heart of Lower DeSalle is a content pack that adds a new hunter, weapons, and a tool to the base extraction shooter. Players gain access to Lady Lewis along with the new Army Swift revolver, auto, 4 shorty shotgun, and throwing knives. These items expand combat options in PvP and co-op matches, where teams track targets, fight enemies, and extract with rewards while managing risk in each encounter.
Welcome to the trap, Mouse!
Mouse P I4 Hire is a first-person shooter where the player controls Detective Jack Pepper in a black-and-white world inspired by 1930s cartoons. Combat uses a range of weapons and power-ups during fast encounters against gangs and enemies. Movement includes wall running, grappling, and double jumps to navigate levels. Players investigate cases, gather clues, and progress through a story involving crime and corruption across varied locations in the city.
What you need is a big one. And this, Mr. Pepper, is the big one.
But I won't die, right? What? Something within me, I don't know, old instinct maybe, said turn back.
Some solid evidence, and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time.
Tammy, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Don't go count your mice just yet! They're coming! Just shut up and keep firing!
This case was more trouble than it was worth.
Jack!
But, well, trouble is what I do. You never really leave Godstone.
The Occultist is a first-person narrative thriller where the player controls Alan Rebels, a paranormal investigator searching for his missing father on the island of Godstone. Gameplay involves using a mystical pendulum to interact with the environment and solve puzzles through 4 distinct mechanics. Players avoid direct combat by relying on stealth while dealing with supernatural entities, gathering clues, and uncovering details about occult rituals tied to the island's past.
I went in search of my father, but what I found was a curse that binds everything, living or dead. Running from what haunts you gives it power.
What the hell happened here? Alien Deathstorm is a first-person action game where the player controls a combat engineer sent to investigate a destroyed off-world colony during a planet-wide storm. Gameplay combines firearm combat with survival elements as players fight alien creatures while moving through unstable environments affected by the storm. The changing conditions impact visibility and movement, requiring careful positioning and resource use while progressing through the colony and handling threats.
Warning. Adverse weather conditions detected. Wind speeds reaching survival threshold. Seek shelter.
Oh, man.
Serious Sam Shatterverse is a co-op roguelite first-person shooter for up to 5 players, where multiple versions of Sam fight across shifting universes. Gameplay is built around repeated runs with changing modifiers, allowing players to gain boons, unlock upgrades, and adjust strategies after each defeat. Players use a wide range of weapons to clear large enemy groups, defeat bosses, and move through unstable arenas that introduce new risks and rewards.
Teleport first! Think never!
Lava golems! If only I had a garden hose!
Brace yourselves! I'm about to solve everything violently! Look at that! Another end of the world situation.
Way of the Hunter 2 is a hunting simulation where the player tracks and hunts animals across large Canadian environments using rifles, bows, and equipment such as decoys and blinds. Gameplay includes tracking animal signs, following blood trails, and using a trained hunting dog to locate targets. Players can manage hunts from a lodge, use tents for fast travel and time control, and apply different tools to improve accuracy and adapt to changing conditions.
This is Will. How'd you read me?
Come in, Will. Got 2 bits of news for you, starting with the not-so-great one.
Will Follow the Light is a first-person adventure game where the player controls a lighthouse keeper searching for his missing son across northern seas. Gameplay includes sailing a boat, traveling with a dog sled, and moving on foot through different environments. Players solve puzzles and gather information to progress the story, while navigation and traversal systems play a key role in reaching new areas and uncovering events tied to the family.
I know. I'm coming. I'm coming.
5 feet!
I know. Just hold on for me, all right?
Alright everyone, thank you for being here today. This season changes how you ride, so let's get inside MotoGP 26.
MotoGP 26 is a racing simulation based on the official 2026 season, featuring licensed riders, teams, bikes, and tracks. Gameplay uses a rider-based handling system where body movement affects control, supported by updated physics and multiple riding modes. The career mode includes contract management, team interaction, and evolving rider ratings based on real results. Players can also train in different bike disciplines and compete in online races with full grids.
Hungry for glory, including the hot new entries, Toprak and Moreda. Keep an eye on those guys. To truly capture their skills, ratings are based on riders' real-world performance and constantly updated throughout the season. And speaking about season, we'll stay together for quite a bit because you're going to race the full official calendar. Every track, including the long-awaited Brazilian GP. This season, everything has been designed to take you at the center of real race weekends. New on-site sound recordings deliver a complete and authentic audio experience across all the categories. Visual realism comes from a brand new TV-style direction, framing, and presentation, running seamlessly throughout the entire game. We're going to make you feel home here in the paddock. But we're not here just to look good, right? We're here to race. And this is the biggest change you'll feel on track, thanks to a finer rider-based handling. Your body movements and weight transfer now have a greater role in controlling the bike. That's why you'll feel a more natural connection between your movement and the bike response. Every action is going to feel more stable and realistic, allowing you for more precise corrections, smoother braking, and finer control over every movement. Also, new rider animations reinforce this behavior, helping you perceive the rider and the bike as a single, unified system. And that system sits at the core of the entire racing experience. As always, you're the star in this paddock. How you want to race is on you. Choose your approach, arcade or pro experience. Both have been honed with spot-on adjustments and brought to the next level. Arcade experience is designed to get you on track quickly, remodeled more approachable physics, more forgiving bikes, more grip, easier brakes, and fine-tuned AIs built specifically to keep the experience balanced and competitive at all levels, all while preserving the realism, intensity, and authentic MotoGP feeling despite the simplifications. Pro Experience is a different commitment, pure simulation, no shortcuts. Here, everything is under your control and fully customizable. Complete bike setups, realistic tire wear management, in-race electronics and fuel consumption, and much more. Everything becomes part of the perfect experience, and whichever way you start, support systems are in place. Tutorials, improved adaptive difficulty, neural aids. Everything is there to help you focus on the single thing that matters, racing. Now that you know how you're going to race, it's time to decide where this season will take you. All right, now let's talk about your career. From here on, it's not just about speed, it's about the choices you make. You can build your career from rookie to the top, or step into the boots of a real MotoGP hero and change the course of his life. Either way, keep this in mind. Every decision has consequences. So before we go any further, let's be clear on how this upcoming championship works. It follows the rhythm of a real MotoGP season. You'll work with your manager to shape your future negotiating contracts, managing relationships here in the paddock, and improving your value on the riders market. Let the show begin. Face the media in press conferences. Put your all into developing your bike. Work and answers. They define your reputation, your next opportunities, and the direction your career will take. And to get there, preparation is essential. Race-Off's there to hone your skills with a whole new category, production bikes. Motard, mini bike, and flat track are back, and the brand new Canterbury Park joins Borgo Casale and Montlagarde. Each of these compounds is designed to push control, balance, and precision across every discipline. For those who can't give up the feeling of leaning hard, let's get into production bikes. Each manufacturer boasts its own bike to race in branded events. This is your best shot at getting familiar with what makes each manufacturer so unique. Get ready to live the champ lifestyle and train in between GPs. So don't miss this chance to improve your skills, try new disciplines, and approach the season from a different angle. And speaking of the season, collectible cards let you explore it like never before. Unlock over 100 cards covering riders and iconic tracks, including exclusive artworks by Ranka Fujiwara. Over a season, nothing goes unnoticed here in the paddock. Results, decisions, achievements. They all contribute to who you become as a rider. So, are you ready to show your real value? Enjoy improved online modes, built to make you prove yourself on a full-size grid, with up to 22 riders lined up in the new lobbies. Challenge riders from all over the world with full crossplay, and enjoy improved matchmaking designed to make every race clearer, smoother, and easier to access. But online racing isn't just about lap times and podiums. Show your character and your racing attitude through powerful graphic editors and customized helmets, numbers, and liveries, shaping a visual identity that truly reflects your style. Share your creations across platforms and become a part of a global community of passionates that feeds on MotoGP racing. Last year, we brought your creativity to life with the Helmet Design Contest. Are you ready for what's next? All right, that's enough. It's time to race. Start your engine. The heart of racing is back.
Hello, Tour de France fans. Let's take a closer look at the weather conditions in Tour de France 2026. Rain.
Tour de France 2026 is a cycling simulation that recreates the official 21-stage route, including new races such as the Muscat Classic and Paris Tours. Gameplay introduces weather effects like rain that impact road grip and require equipment adjustments during stages. Team time trial systems allow players to manage rider order and coordination, while modes let players control a full team or a single cyclist, with online races supporting up to 6 players.
Participants know in advance what the weather will be like. These forecasts are not 100% accurate and do not rule out the possibility of surprises. If rain is forecast during the stage, it may arrive in the last 50 kilometers or in the last 10 kilometers. For stage races, such as the Tour de France, it is possible to consult the weather forecast for the current stage and the next 3 days, allowing you to anticipate the stages ahead. The weather is also correlated with the time of year. Your chances of rain during Paris Tour or Paris Nice are much higher than during the Tour de France. However, be aware that there can still be rainy stages during the Tour de France. In addition to its visual impact, rain also changes the way you play. Once it starts raining, every turn and descent becomes dangerous and increases the risk of crashes. To avoid this, change your trajectories and adjust your braking distances. If you brake too hard or take a risky line, your rider will slide off the rear wheel, and you will have a certain amount of time to try to catch the bike and avoid a crash. Whether you're an avid cycling fan or a spectator of the Tour de France, you know that some riders are more agile than others on the bike. In the rain, a cyclist's agility rating is even more important. On a descent, a rider like Tom Pidcock, who has an agility rating of A+, will be able to take a wider line and have more time to regain control of the bike than a rider like Jay Vine, who has a rating of D. Temperatures have also been added to Tour de France 2026. Set before the start of each stage and viewable in the menus, they influence the outfits worn by the riders. In cold weather, arm warmers and long cycling bibs will make an appearance. In sunny weather, short jerseys and short cycling bibs will be worn. In My Tour modes and private multiplayer Criterium games, Manage the rules as you want, and choose the weather conditions as you see fit. With the weather option, set the probability of rain for your entire race or multiplayer stage. In Tour de France 2026, anticipate rain, adapt your braking and trajectories, take risks to make gains on descents.
Warhammer 40,000 Speed Freaks is a combat racing game where players drive armed vehicles such as buggies, tanks, and helicopters across battle-focused tracks. Gameplay combines racing with weapon combat, requiring players to attack opponents while maintaining speed and position. Modes include team-based races and objective matches where players either reach the finish first or support their team's vehicle. Progression unlocks new gear, while a creation editor allows custom maps and challenges.
We need room to breathe, to expand.
Anno 117 Pax Romana is a city-building strategy game where players manage Roman settlements through resource production, trade, and population needs. The Prophecies of Ash content adds a large island with an active volcano that affects city management through eruption phases, requiring players to adjust production and planning. New systems include worship of Vulcan for mining bonuses, added production chains, and specialist trading, while future expansions introduce new regions, structures, and population systems.
Uncover a new resource, obsidian. Governor, please, stay focused. Think about what this new resource could bring. Carved idols, board games. Finally, something to appease your more demanding population tiers. But stay your hand. There are further wonders to behold. Look, now you can build a temple for Vulcan. The god of the forge will make your mines more productive while making your fire safety more efficient. And you need this. I've seen your bakeries. Well, it seems the dice are in your hands, Governor. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, that? It's fine. You can take it from here.
Damnation.
Captain, faster!
Canyons is a third-person shooter set in a procedurally generated world where players fight enemies alone or in co-op with up to 4 players. Gameplay includes using weapons, relics, and blood packs to gain abilities while traveling across the map on large crawlers. Players gather resources, complete activities, and build a base with facilities for crafting and upgrades, while character progression includes skills and professions that improve survival and combat options.
No one knows where the Awakened came from, but their power grows. Only the warriors of the Order and their faith can save what remains.
That's a goddamn train!
Looks like a couple defiled over there.
And supplier of all things bottled and tapped. We are proud to welcome you to our research and development branch.
Hazard Levels is a co-op survival game for up to 4 players where teams enter unstable rifts to collect ingredients while avoiding creatures. Gameplay uses physics-based interactions, including tools like a gravity device to grab and throw objects. Each run takes place in procedurally generated areas with changing hazards and layouts, while players return to a base to manage items, prepare perk-based drinks, and plan the next expedition.
Travel to new, exciting places. Safe in the knowledge that we always got you a back.
Cairn on the Trail Deep Water is additional content that adds new climbing locations and mechanics to the base game. Players access 3 new areas and take on climbing routes with different challenges, including water soloing, where falls land in water instead of ending attempts. Gameplay involves choosing paths freely, solving climbing problems, and using character abilities while uncovering details linked to a legendary climber's past. The Lift Supernatural Handyman Simulator is a first-person simulation game where the player repairs and restores a large abandoned research facility affected by a mysterious incident. Gameplay includes fixing furniture, repairing machines, and handling electrical systems by managing circuits, power flow, and components. Players use tools and crafted items to complete tasks, move between areas using a central lift, and interact with characters while uncovering details about the facility and its past.
Pretty neat, huh? Top-tier technology.
Untitled John Wick game is a third-person action game based on the John Wick series, featuring an original story within its timeline. Gameplay centers on gun-feud combat, combining shooting and close-range attacks with fast movement. Players engage enemies across different locations using precise timing and positioning during encounters. The game also includes driving sections and cinematic camera work designed to support combat flow and character actions.
Capable, adaptable. He must be grounded, stable, constant. I believe you are ready, sir.
Yeah. Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Marvel's Wolverine is an action-adventure game where the player controls Logan, a mutant with retractable claws, enhanced senses, and a healing ability. Combat focuses on close-range attacks using fast strikes and aggressive movement. The story includes characters from the X-Men universe, with events connected to other Marvel titles from the same studio. Players engage enemies such as Omega Red and Sentinels across different locations while progressing through a standalone narrative.
But I'd be lying.
Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me. Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
In the grim darkness.
Total War Warhammer 40,000 is a strategy game that combines turn-based campaign management with real-time battles set across a galactic map. Players control factions such as Space Marines, Orcs, Alderi, and Astra Militarum, managing resources, expanding territory, and building armies. Combat involves large-scale engagements with units, vehicles, and abilities, while customization allows changes to army traits, equipment, and tactics during both campaign progression and battles.
Creatures and demons. Across countless worlds, battles rage. Lead your armies. Conquer worlds. Fight on as the galaxy burns. For there is no peace amongst the stars. There is only war.
Zoopunk is a third-person action RPG set in a diesel punk setting before the events of Fist Forged in Shadow Torch, where players control a team of animal characters with different abilities. Gameplay includes switching between characters during combat, using combos, aerial attacks, and defensive moves such as dodging and parrying. Players move through connected areas like industrial zones and natural regions while fighting mechanical enemies, with support for co-op play in team-based encounters.
You really fixing to gamble with it?
1 for 5. It's worth a shot.
Ain't you worried something might go wrong?
Wrong? I'm counting on it. It's mine now. Finish him. Give it back!
Walked right in himself, huh?
It's all yours now, boss.
Good work. Now with this, even the Machine Legion doesn't stand a chance against me.
What?
Huh?
I'm the Papa!
Right on time! Miss me?
Gotta hand it to you this time, Ray.
If Tron hadn't planned ahead and sent us as backup, you'd be done for.
Mission done? Let me take a look.
All accounted for. What's next?
It's time to save Torch City.
Hela of Mice and Magic is a third-person adventure game where the player controls a small mouse moving through natural environments, inspired by northern Sweden. Gameplay includes puzzle solving, item collection, and movement actions such as climbing and gliding to navigate different areas. Players use a frog-shaped backpack to interact with objects and gather resources, while a system allows creating copies of the character to assist with tasks in solo or co-op play.